What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to look at the Blackwing set, and obviously like in the previous video, we'll be reviewing this set and obviously looking at the star item of this set and how much they're all worth and if it's actually any point for you to get these. So obviously, I keep saying obviously for some reason, but anyway, so let's start with the Dragon's Iris. Now this is the accessory item in the set. It's level 55, and as you can see here, it gives you no wasted stats. Overall, 10% cavalry, 10% ranged, and then army max HP. So 2 attack stats and an overall army boost. Rating on this item, overall looking at the stats, looks good, looks solid, no wasted statistics. Both good troop types, and of course the army HP is a beautiful bonus right there because, like you all probably know, it gives you a boost for your entire team. So as an accessory, perfectly fine, perfectly great, and if you can get it to legendary, amazing. Let's look at how much it costs to actually make it. So as you can see here, it costs a total of 3 glowing eyes on each rank to make it. So it's not the easiest to make. I'll be honest with you guys, it will be really difficult. You'll need a few packs and be prepared to spend a lot of money on this. Is it worth getting? If you have the money, then sure. But overall, I mean, it requires 8 of this one here, and you know, wow, it's quite a lot actually. Look at that, 4 and 8, and as you can see here, I have hit a few Blackwings in my day, and all I've managed to get is a single uh, green eye, and then the rest I've not made too much of a way. I mean, this one I do have one single legendary, meaning that I could just about basically get this to the required rank, but the required rank for it to be useful. But as you can see here, for both this one here, for both this here and this one here, I only have one after fighting the monster, so it will take a while even if you hit monsters. However, you will be guaranteed to have to buy packages to get this item, because you obviously need the eyes, and I've basically just got lucky on one green eye, and so, it won't be easy. Now, the next item in the list is the Dragon's Fist. Oh, before I leave the other one, I would say how good is the item? Maybe 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10. How good it is? It's a good item. How hard is it to get? It's really difficult. So the overall rating will be a 5. Of course, if you can afford it, then do look into it. Moving on. So because 3 of those will be amazing, 30% max HP. So the next item on the list is the Dragon's Fist. 22% cavalry attack and 20% max HP. That is good, to be honest. It's not bad at all, and it competes against a lot of other items, a lot of other offhands. So overall, it's good. It's good. So, you know, but the main thing here, guys, the main thing we have to look at is what you need to make it. And as you can see here, you require 2 eyes instead of 3, and only 2 of these and 6 of these, so 2 less for this one as well. Overall, is the item good as an offhand? It's not a bad offhand, to be honest. If you want an offhand for HP, then of course, this is a good offhand. How hard is it to make? It's fairly difficult, like the other one. The 2 eyes, nearly as difficult as 3. So, if you make your way and get yourself to one eye, then you can maybe then consider be like, okay, I'm gonna actually make my way to try and make this offhand. But obviously the difference between this offhand here and the accessories is that a lot of people want 3 accessories of the same type if they really like it, but with the offhand, of course, you just need to make one. So, how good is the item overall out of 10? I'd say potentially, as an item itself, I'd say like a 7. It's 7, maybe even a 7.5, but how hard is it to make does bring it down to like a 6, compared to other offhands here. I mean, let's take a quick look, guys. I mean, maybe it'll give you a better idea of how good it is. If you look at offhands, and we look at this one here, 22, 20, then let's find something more paying. So, let's see. It's better than the Frostwing Shield. Well, looking at these, for example, is not better than the mittens, that's for sure, and the mittens are overall obviously just as hard to make, but they're not better than the mittens, and there's better items than it, guys. So unless you really like the set, there's better items to put your money into. The Dragon's Bite is I believe it to be quite a bad main hand, to be honest. It's 10% infantry attack, and then obviously max HP, and as if you haven't noticed already, this build is all about max HP for your whole army. The Dragon's Bite, level 40 main hand, 20% in total stats, 10 being max army HP, so it's not horrible, and it's not the hardest to make, I believe, exactly here. You can see it doesn't require any eyes, so it'll be quite easy to make with the eggs, as you can see here. Without buying any packs, I've already made one purple. You only need one legendary, so if you buy a pack here and there, you will be able to buy to get this item. Comparing to other main hands, not that good, guys, and unless you really like it, I wouldn't recommend it. So how good is it as an item? I'll say a 6. How hard is it to get? Not at all, guys. If you have no other idea, hit some Blackwings and get the item if you really like it, but there are better options if you are going to spend any money at all. And the final item in the list is the Dragon's Talon. Now, how good is this item? This item, again, has no wasted stats, and as you can see here, this entire set basically has no wasted stats. It gives you total 20% infantry attack, 30% ranged attack, which is just wonderful, and 15% max HP. Now, as a shoe, this item is great. Overall, as an item, I'd say it competes with the top items. The percentages are really good, so if you have the money, these shoes will take you quite far. Because if we look back at the shoes currently you can get, the Untamed boots are good. This Winter Stompers, for example, not bad at all. I would actually go over the I'll go for Winter Stompers compared to the item because Winter Stompers just cost a lot less. Yeah, overall, they're not bad shoes. They're not bad at all. As you can see here, the Gargantua ones have stone production, which is a wasted stat and attack gear. This one has the same amount of max HP as army defense for the Gargantua. I think overall the Gargantuas are better, but I think the Gargantua ones are harder to get, 8 eyes, and this one requires 8 of them. Actually, yeah, they're just as difficult as one another, so overall, I would say the Dragon's Talon, not a bad item at all. It's not the best choice for you for the money that you're going to have to spend, so, unless you really like the shoes, I wouldn't recommend it. They're just not as good, but they're good. It's a good item, to be honest. If I had these, I'd be overjoyed, even at blue or whatever, or purple. So yeah, overall rating out of 10 for how good they are, I'd say 7. How hard are they to get? They are really difficult to get, and I think that brings it down to like a 4 or 5. It's for people that can spend a lot of money, and if you're a free-to-play player, if right now you're sitting around 40 million or whatever looking at boots, these are not the ones for you to go for, because you're not going to get them high enough. You're probably going to get them to around green or blue, and that's there's boots out there that can be taken for the same amount of money too, even potentially legendary, like the Winter Stompers. That at that point they compete with these boots, even surpass them. So that's basically it, guys. The star item in this set will probably be the Dragon's Iris. It's a good accessory, really good accessory. So if you can get it, do get it. It does require a total of 3 of the eyes, so it's not too. It's quite expensive, but overall, it's the best item in the list for stats and price. The best item overall in this set, just without considering how hard it is to get, will probably be the Dragon's Talon. But it's up to you guys. But for me, I'll say if you're gonna get anything in this set, then maybe get the Iris as an accessory. It is really good. And that pretty much wraps it up, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little review. Leave a comment or a like or whatever to tell me if you like this series when I look through the item sets. Sorry if I feel a bit rushy or a bit fast. It's actually quite cold, so I'm kind of a little shaky, but hopefully that didn't impact the video too much. So hopefully I got the information out there. And I need to stop saying hopefully. God damn, it's such a word that's like a filler for me. But I'm not going too much, am I? But yeah. So those are the items for the list. Look out for the Saberfang next. The Saberfang is a really good set, so I'm going to let you know if they're worth it. And yeah, guys, see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.